Hello, my name is Sam Valladares and I will be talking about the election of 1864. First of all, what you have to know about this is that this election was battle of presidency between Abraham Lincoln and Abraham Lincoln, who was going for the re-election, and former former Union General George B. McClellan. By this point, there has been a great number of wars, including the victories at Vicksburg and Gettysburg. But one of the problems is that some people are tired of war and are looking for a way to end it. This election placed Lincoln arguing that the war must be won, slaves freed, and the Union preserved at all costs. McClellan argued that the war had gone on long enough and that the South should be allowed to secede in order to save American lives. This meant that slavery would continue in southern states. Lincoln had many matters to deal with even despite Union victories at Gettysburg and Vicksburg a year earlier. The Southern armies came back fighting. During 3 months in the summer of 1864, over 65,000 Union soldiers were killed, wounded, or missing in action. In comparison, there had been 108,000 Union casualties in the first 3 years. At one time during the summer, Confederate soldiers under Jubal Early came within 5 miles of the White House. Lincoln had much to contend with. He had staunch opponents in the Congress. Underground Confederate activities brought rebellion to part of Maryland. Lincoln's suspension of writ of habeas corpus was ruled unconstitutionally by Supreme Court Chief Justice Roger B. Taney. An order Lincoln refused to obey. But worst of all, the war had not ended well, or was not going well. Meanwhile, the Democratic Party split, with major opposition from peace Democrats who wanted negotiated peace at any cost. They chose as their nominee George B. McClellan, Lincoln's former commander of the Army of Potomac. Even Lincoln expected that McClellan would win, since the past 9 presidents had not been elected twice in a row. The South, well aware of Union discontent, many felt that if the Southern armies could hold on until the election negotiation for Northern recognition of Confederate independence might begin. Everything changed on September 6, 1864, when General Sherman seized Atlanta. The war effort had turned decidedly in North's favor, and even McClellan now sought military victory. 2 months later, Lincoln had won popularity vote that eluded him in his first election. He won the electoral college by 212 to 21, and the Republicans had won 3/4 of Congress. A second term and the power to conclude the war were now in his hands.